Once upon a time, a man named Andrew lived in a small town. His wife had passed away when their son, Rumi, was just 4 years old. From that day on, Andrew raised Rumi all by himself. Rumi was his entire world. Andrew ran a little stall where he sold his famous chicken corn soup with boiled eggs during winter. People loved it. In summer, he switched to selling ice cream. Rumi was now in 7th grade and helped his dad at the stall. Rumi's best friend at school was George, who often stopped by the stall to chat and taste the soup. Their neighbor, Mrs. Catherine, was like family. She had been close friends with Rumi's mother. She cared for him as if he were her own child. She often sent delicious homemade dishes for Rumi. Early in the morning, Andrew woke up and rubbed his eyes. He hurried to the kitchen and made tea. He boiled eggs, peeled and sliced them, then added salt and black pepper. As he spread mango jam on bread slices, he called out,
"Rumi, where are you? Breakfast is ready, my dear."
Just then, Rumi woke up and started to prepare for school. Then Andrew quickly made a chocolate milkshake for Rumi, poured tea into cups, and set the table. Rumi came in and asked,
"Dad, did you make chocolate milkshake?"
Andrew smiled, pointing to the table.
"I never forget. What you like?"
he said. Rumi laughed.
"Love you, Dad."
They ate quickly. After breakfast, Rumi grabbed his bag and rushed out.
"Goodbye, Dad!"
Andrew smiled and got busy cleaning the kitchen. In the evening, there was a knock on the door. Rumi opened it and smiled.
"Oh, Aunt Catherine."
She smiled warmly.
"Yes, dear. I made the sandwiches for the kids and brought some for you."
Rumi took the plate and said,
"Thank you, Aunt. You are like a mother to me."
She smiled.
"Come to visit us sometime. Ben and Ava miss you."
Rumi said,
"Of course, Aunt. I will come soon."
In the evening, Andrew set up the stall, placed a big pot of soup on the stove and lighting the fire. Rumi arranged the chairs. Customers began to arrive and sit down.
"Rumi,
1 bowl, please.
One customer said, while another asked.
2 bowls for us.
Andrew quickly ladled the soup into bowls and packed some for takeout. Rumi handed the bowls to the customers and took the payment with a smile. When a customer asked for a parcel, Rumi replied,
Sure. 1 chicken corn soup to go?
He handed over the packed parcel.
Here is your order. Thank you.
And took the payment. One evening, Rumi said,
Dad, I need new joggers.
Andrew nodded.
Okay. We will go on Sunday.
On Sunday evening, they went to the market and entered a shoe shop. Rumi asked,
Uncle, can I have joggers in my size?
The salesman smiled.
Of course.
He tried a few sizes, and one fit perfectly. Rumi said,
This is the one I want.
Andrew paid, and Rumi took the bag. Andrew asked,
Is there anything else you need?
Rumi replied,
I need some new shirts.
They walked into another shop, and Rumi picked out his favorite ones. One evening, as Rumi served soup, George arrived.
Hi, Rumi. Good evening, Uncle.
Andrew smiled and replied,
Good evening. Dear Rumi, please serve George's soup.
George laughed.
You knew I came for soup.
Andrew said,
You are always welcome. Dear.
George sat down on a chair. Rumi took 2 bowls and sat with George. Both enjoyed their soup. Rumi woke up late on Sunday. After breakfast, he told Andrew,
Dad, I'm going to George's for my history notes.
Andrew replied,
But, dear. First please cut these vegetables.
Rumi replied,
Dad, I'm not interested. I will try to come back soon.
At George's house, Rumi told him,
Dad says I should make soup with him. But I don't like it.
George smiled.
But you should do it. Rumi.
Rumi just shrugged his shoulders. One day, after Rumi returned from school, Andrew and Rumi went to the market. He needed some ingredients for soup. Andrew stopped at a vegetable stall, buying cabbage, carrots, onions, and green chilies. Then, they went to the store. and picked up corn flour, salt, vinegar, crushed chili packets, and 2 chicken packets from the meat section. After paying at the counter, they headed home. One night, after dinner, Rumi went to the kitchen, made the coffee, and brought 2 cups on a tray. As they sipped, Andrew said,
My dear, I think you should learn how to make soup. It's a skill, and you should know it.
Rumi nodded.
Okay, Dad. But just because of you.
The next day, after lunch, Andrew and Rumi got busy in the kitchen. Rumi learned to make soup step by step. After a week, Andrew went to the market, but had a road accident. Uncle Tom came to Rumi and said,
Rumi, your father is in the hospital.
Rumi cried badly and rushed to the hospital with the savings. The doctor had to operate, and after a while, he came out of the operating theater. Rumi desperately asked,
How is my dad?
The doctor patted his shoulder and gently said,
He is no more.
Aunt Catherine stayed with him for the night, giving him food and comforting him. After 2 days, she had to leave due to her sister's baby's birth.
I will be back soon,
She said and left. Rumi counted his little savings. He bought the ingredients and made the soup. In the evening, he set up the stall, but people didn't like it. One said,
Rumi, it's too spicy.
Rumi tried again, but the soup still didn't please anyone. He ate bread with tea, the only meal he could afford now with his limited money. He remembered how his dad used to make his favorite dishes. Tears flowed down his face. Rumi searched for a job, but at just 14, with no skills, no one hired him. Schools were closed for vacation, and Aunt Catherine hadn't come yet. No money was left, and he had been hungry for 2 days. He wandered through the town and spotted a mango orchard and thought,
I can steal some mangoes. No one will notice.
But as he was about to pick one, the watchman came out from the hut, and he saw him and shouted,
Hey! What are you doing?
The watchman took him to the owner and said,
Sir, this boy was stealing mangoes from the tree. I caught him.
The man asked,
Were you stealing mangoes?
Rumi nodded.
Why?
He asked. Rumi was in tears. He said,
Sir, I was hungry. I had not eaten any food for the last 2 days. I know it is a great sin to steal. Give me any punishment, but please permit me to eat the mango, to get some strength to face the punishment you give.
The man asked,
Where are your parents?
Rumi's tears fell as he replied,
My mother passed away many years ago, and my father died 2 weeks ago. I am all alone now.
The man thought for a moment and then said,
I need a sweeper for my house. Will you do it? I will give you free meals and a place to stay. I will also cover your education costs. You can even learn about mango planting and become a good gardener.
Rumi smiled, wiped his tears, and said,
Thank you, sir.
Moral. Even in the darkest times, kindness and second chances can change a life.